Hello.
Our little plunge is getting smaller and smaller. It's getting kind of iced over.
Yep.
Quite cozy.
If you ever want to get to know someone, go naked in a 2-foot hole with them as they come down the ladder. It's quite the scene.
Or get out before you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough about that. So anyway, today we thought we would talk to you a bit while we're in here about our post-plunging recovery time and protocol, if you can call it such, because we're probably not, it's not that exciting to watch it if we were to film it. We can do that at some point a little bit, but basically, so when we get out of here, we have about a minute walk up to the house. And then when we get inside, we usually just take our robes off. I don't usually even dry off. Jen prefers to dry off.
I always dry off.
Yep. And we just start moving around, either jumping or deliberately exaggerating shivering, doing some stretches. Mostly it just looks like
jumping aerobics.
A couple of people who have kind of gone a little bit crazy in the disco. And then we also sometimes, or a lot of times, turn on the red light, and because we're completely naked, we'll be in front of it doing our movement, and then begin to settle in maybe in front of it for a bit. But so, Jen, do you want to talk a little bit about the kind of phases we've noticed that we go through?
Well, at first, even just a minute and a half or 2 minutes in here would produce a lot of shivering and about 40 minutes of warming up post dip. Now we can be in here. Tanya Rita was in here 9 minutes the other day. And how long did it take? 15 minutes to warm up?
About, yeah.
And so we're guessing that is a lot of the brown fat that's being built in our bodies. So basically it totally depends on when we were doing this, but right now the first phase is usually getting inside, and at first it feels like, oh, nothing.
Yeah, your body is just sort of pins and needles, or like really kind of a sharp, not numb, but like sort of
just sort of normal-ish.
Yeah.
Then it can go towards extreme shivering.
Yep.
And then it goes towards stopping, your body stops shivering, and then you get you can just tell, like, oh, my back is still cold, but I'm not shivering.
Yep.
Those are the main phases. Is like, number one, oh, nothing, normal.
Yep.
And that's immediately after going inside, and then it can turn to extreme shivering or just mild shivering, and then it goes towards you stop shivering and you just start feeling like, parts of my body might be cold.
Yep.
And that's just information for you.
Yep. And what we've noticed impacts it is what we've eaten, or when we have eaten, or what time of the day we're doing this. Like, we try to eat a lot of fresh salmon here for its fat content and protein, and the days when we haven't done that, actually it feels a bit harder maybe to do this. And I was going to say something else, but I lost my train of thought. Having to do with like what we've eaten, or, well, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the other thing that we try to pay attention to is just how our body looks when we get out.
Yep.
I've talked before about my throat area, thyroid area being completely white, like as white as the snow, when the rest of my body was really red, and that's changed. And now we can notice, like, there's areas, either injury sites or where there's more lymph nodes or things like that. We just kind of try to pay attention to the coloration of the skin, whether it's beet red or
You're going for beet red, by the way.
Bluish or cherry red, I guess, is a healthier
Cherry.
or whether it's white or blotchy. And then just also paying attention to what parts of the body you feel the most. Because for me, my triceps and the spine area between my shoulder blades those are the two areas that stay the coldest the longest, typically. But
all right.
anyway.
Well, we're going to wrap this up.
Yep. We'll talk to you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.